はい。それでは今日もやっていきましょう。English Grammar In Use の音源を使った、シャドーイング。今日はユニット121から125をやっていきます。それでは、よーい、スタート。They arrived at 5 o'clock. They arrived on Friday. They arrived in October. They arrived in 1998. I don't like working at night.We'll be here on the weekend. Do you give it as a present at Christmas? The manager isn't here at the moment. Kate and Dad arrived at the same time. I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you in the Friday morning. Do you work in the evenings? Do you work on Saturday evenings? I'll see you next Friday.They got married last March. I see you on Friday. Or, I see you Friday. I don't work on the Monday mornings. Or, I don't work Monday mornings. The train will be leaving in a few minutes. Andy has gone away. He'll be back in the week. He'll be here in the moment.They are getting married in the 6 months time. I learned to drive in 4 weeks. The 11:45 train to the left on time. I meet you at 7:30. Okay, but please be on time. The conference is always organized. Everything began and finished on time. Be on time. Don't be late. We'll be home for dinner.I sent Tracy about the birthday present. I hope they arrived in time. I'm in a hurry. I want to get home in the same weather on TV. I got too late this game on TV. We got to the station just in time of our train. The train lined into the road in front of the car. I managed to stop just in time.I'm going away at the end of the January. At the end of the concert, everyone applauded. The player shook hands at the end of the game. I'm going away at the beginning of the January. We had a lot of problems with the car. We thought in the air. He got more and more angry. In the end, he just walked out to the room. Alan couldn't decide where to go on holiday.He didn't go anywhere anyway. At first, we didn't get on very well, but in the end, we became good friends. There's no one in the room. What have you got in your heart? When we were in Italy, we spent a few days in Venice. I have a friend who lives in a small village in the mountain. There was some people swimming in the pool.He was that man standing at the bus stop. Turn left at the traffic light. We have to get off the bus next stop. When you leave the hotel, please leave your key at reception. I sat on the floor. There's a dirty mark on the wall. Have you seen the notice on the notice board? You are finding details of the TV programs on page 7.The hotel is a small island in the middle of the lake. There was a lot of people in the shop, which was very crowded. They'll go on this road and turn left to the shop. I meet you in the hotel lobby. I meet you at the entrance of the hotel. There are some food on the book. There's a label in the bottle. There's somebody at the door. Shall I go and see who it is?There is a notice on the door that says do not disturb. When I go to the cinema, I like the sitting row. James is up there. He stayed in bed. It was a lovely day. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. I've just started working in the sales department. There was a woman in the photo. Have you seen the picture in today's paper?In Britain, we drive in the left. Or, in Britain, we drive the left-hand side. apartment in the second floor for shopping. Don't buy anything that's not on the list. Have you ever walked the fort? Budapest is on the Danube. The town is relief. Visiting the coast in the land. We stopped to some things in the shop on home. Write your name over to the top of the page. Jamie's house is on the street. I was sitting in the back in the way crashed. The garden is the back of the house. Let's sit in the front. We sit in the back, so we couldn't see very well. I wrote the day on the back of the photo. The TV is in the corner of the room. There was a small shop at the corner of the street. Anna's mother is in the hospital. I will be at work until 5:30. Julia is studying the chemistry at the university. I'll be at home in the evenings. Or I'll be home in the evenings. Shall we go to the restaurant or eat at home? Was there many people at the party? I saw Steve's concert on Saturday. We went to the concert at the National Concert Hall. There's a meeting that took place at the company head office in front of this. There was the robbery at the supermarket. There's no need to meet at the station. I can get a taxi. I was at Helen's house last night. Or I was at Helen's house last night. We had a dinner at the hotel. All the rooms in the hotel have air conditioning. I was at Helen's house last night. It's always cold in the Helen's house. Heating doesn't work well. The Louvre is a famous art museum in Paris. Saint Helens is the village in the South France. There's a train to stop at Oxford. The bus is very full. There was too many people on it. Laura arrived in a taxi. James passed me the bike. 2週目 I arrived at 5 o'clock. They arrived on Friday. They arrived in October. They arrived in 1998. I don't like working at night. We'll be here with the weekend. Do you give each other the present at Christmas? The manager isn't here at the moment. Kate and I arrived at the same time. I see you in the morning. I see you in the Friday morning. Do you work in the evenings? Do you work on Saturday evenings? I see you next Friday. They got married last March. I see you on Friday. Or I see you on Friday. I don't work in Monday mornings. Or I don't work Monday mornings. The train will be leaving in a few minutes. Andy has gone away. He will be back in the week. There will be a moment. They are getting married in 6 months' time. I learned to drive in 4 weeks. The 11:45 train left on time. I'll meet you at 7:30. Okay, but please be on time. The conference was organized. Everything began and finished on time. Be on time. Don't be late. We'll be on home to have dinner. I said to Trace as a birthday present. I'm in a hurry. I wanted to get home to start the game on the TV. I got home to listen to the game on TV. We got to the station just in time, our train. I charged the line into the road in front of the car. I managed to stop just in time. I'm going away at the end of January. At the end of the concert, everyone applauded. The players shook hands at the end of the game. I'm going away at the beginning of January. We had a lot of problems with the car. We saw that in the end, he got more and more angry. In the end, he just walked out of the room. Alan couldn't decide to go to the holidays. He didn't go anywhere in the end. At first, we didn't get on very well, but in the end, we became a good friend. There's no one in the room. What have you got in your hand? When you were in Italy, we spent a few days in Venice. I have a friend who lives in the small village in the mountains. There was some people swimming in the pool. Who is that man standing at the bus stop? Turn left at the traffic lights. We had to get off the bus at next stop. When you leave the hotel, we leave the queue reception. I sat in the floor. There's dirty morning in the mood. Have you seen the notice in the notice board? You'll find details TV program on page 7. The hotel is on the small island in the middle of the lake. There were a lot of people in the shop. It was very crowded. Go along this road, then turn left at the shop. They'll meet your hotel lobby. I meet you in the entrance to the hotel. There are some water in the bottle. There is a label of the bottle. There's somebody at the door. Jaro goes, see what it is. There is a notice on the door. It says, do not disturb. When I go to the cinema, I like to sit in the front row. James is up there. He is still in bed. It was a lovely day. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. I've just started working in the sales department. Who was the woman in a photo? Have you seen the picture in today's paper? In Britain, in the left. Or, in Britain, we drive on the left on the side. Our apartment is in the second floor building. Here's the shopping list. Don't buy anything not on the left. Have you ever been to the port? Budapest is on the Danube. The town where you live is in the coast and inland. We stopped to buy some things in the shop on the way home. Write your name at the top of the page. James' house is at the other end of the street. I was sitting in the back when we crashed. Our garden is at the back of the house. Let's sit at the front. We were at the back, so I couldn't see very well. I wrote the day on the back of the photo. The TV is in the corner of the road. There was a small shop at the corner of the street. Anna's mother is at the hospital. I will be at work until 5:30. Julia is studying chemistry at the university. I will be at home in evenings. Or, I will be home in evenings. Shall we go to the restaurant or eat at home? Were there many people at the party? I saw Steve's concert this Saturday. We went to the concert at the National Concert Hall. The meeting took place at the head of in front of the. There was a lobby at the supermarket. Don't need to meet at the station. I can do the taxi. I was at Helen's house last night. Or, I was at Helen's last night. We had a dinner at the hotel. All the rooms in the hotel have air conditioning. I was at Helen's house last night. It's always cold in the house. The heating doesn't work well. The Louvre is a famous art museum in Paris. Some parents live in the village in the South France. Does this train to stop at Oxford? The bus was very full. There was too many people on it. Laura arrived in a taxi. Jane passed off the bike. はい、終了しました。 息切れするくらいにきついですね。また明日からも月曜日始まっていきますけれども、またやっていきましょう。それでは、グッバイ。